What's up, everyone? Change of pace. Today, Jacob Collier did a really crazy, cool transcription of Danny Boy, which I'm not doing justice to, but I still wanted to play these chords or give these chords. It's so cool. This has to be done for guitar players. There's some really nice voicings in here, and so there's an intro and then the song, which I didn't play the whole thing, and it's not. His version is like. You got to listen to it. It's really cool. But it's the voicings that this lesson is on. And let me go over the intro first. The song itself isn't, is pretty straightforward. But for the intro, he's got a pedal going. He plays an F. The first chord is an F add 9, sus2 add 9. And that rings throughout the whole intro, so you get a nice drone. And I don't think there's anything too crazy. F, and then he's going for 5. C chord is 5. B flat chord is 4. And that's very Eric Johnson to have a drone, an F, and you play the 5 chord over it. And then the 4 chord, arpeggios. That's the chorus, it's cliffs it over. He's adding the 9 to the B flat. Then he goes to the 4 chord minor, B flat minor, and then changes the 1 to minor. And then goes back to still on the F, but now it's an F major 7. It's not stating minor or major, but it's a really nice voicing of an F major 7. And real quick, I'm not really showing the picking. All I'm doing is assigning thumb to one note whenever I have this chord is 4 notes. So I'm thumbing the lowest note and then using 2 fingers, or in this case I need 3 fingers. Let me get rid of the pick. Why am I holding the pick? So I'm thumbing the lowest of the 3, and then if there's 3 notes on top, I'm using the next 3 to pluck it. Most of these chords are 4 notes, so that's just that finger. That's it. And if it's a 3-note chord, then I'll just use the 2 fingers. Thumb, chord, but minor, and then we return to the 4 chord as minor pulls back to major nicely anyway. With the 9, an F chord, F add 9 with the 9 in the bass. Pretty crazy. 2 chord, but with the F on top. So the thing that's keeping the cohesion here is the F note on top, the root. We get a G minor 7 with the F on top. And then an F with the A in the bass. With the add 9. Great voicing. Back to the 5 chord. C, B flat, F minor, G minor. Putting the F on top of all of them. And then a return to F major 7. Another cool voicing. That's a great voicing. Now the 2 chord. So this voicing of F has the C in the bass. So it's like F major 7 / C. If you want to write it that way. Then we go to G minor, but with the flat third in the bass, the B flat. Still keeping the F on top. And now we're doing a chromatic chord. F sharp minor with the F on top, so it kind of makes it an F sharp minor major 7, but the F is still staying there. F minor, so we're going down chromatically, and then of course next is G, but we're doing G7 first, still F, and then the G7 kind of pulls to the G minor, gets the F on top. So that's kind of also a C. Kind of functions as a G minor 7, C7. I'm calling it G because it's written down as a G minor 11, but it's C7 with the 9 and the 11. So it's kind of a combination of G minor and C7. But either way, it's a nice pull back to the F. 2 chords. chord, G minor, outlines the C7, and hits the root. And then we're into the actual song. Oh, Dan, and so forth. And here he's using drop 2 chords. Root. I have a whole lesson on drop 2, but drop 2 is you just take a voicing, like a C. So if we had this C, 5, G, C, 5, E, and we took the middle voicing, the second, not voicing, but the second note, and dropped it an octave, we would end up with this. And that's what drop 2 is. And then it inverts. So C inverts to E, the G inverts to C, and the E inverts to G. And then the final inversion. So he uses drop 2s. B flat / D, or, and then there's the C, drop 2 with the E in the bass. And then we finally get to the 1, and he plays it as a add 9. And then, so the melody is simple, but he's changing the chords underneath the melodies. Back to the C, drop 2, B flat, F, and he's using the F, but with the A in the bass, and a regular F, tenths. So in any key, this shape F to the major third up an octave. It's called the 10th, and you see that a lot in folk. B flat. Now that's a really nice, this is a super nice voicing. It's the B flat drop 2, but you can squeeze in the C. So it's a B flat add 9, or B flat / D add 9. Great chord. Plays it again, but with the major 7 on top, the A. And then a C9 sus, which is, I didn't know this chord. Because he's playing the C and the F with his second finger. Getting the C with his pinky, the D, the 9, and then the G. C sus 9 to C7. This is a cool chord. B flat. It's good. So it's a B flat power chord with an F major triad on top. Of course, Shawn uses it. Shawn Lane uses it. That way. He plays the F triad here. In the song, the title I forgot. I don't know the titles of his songs. I just know him by the music. But he uses it in that. Flat, major 7 add 9, G7 add 11, very common chord. These are some cool chords, and they work as lines as well. And at the end of the video, I was just playing F, B flat, and C triads, which I have another video on. F, B flat, the 4, and C, the 5. However you can think of. B flat, C, 2, C drop 2, F, B flat triad. So that's just some cool chords to work on. And we'll leave you with that.